Hello everyone! As some of you may know, I got my nipple pierced not that long ago, and I was talking about my experience and the healing and how it just wasn't a fun experience all around. However, I will say I have discovered the one greatest advantage of having my nipple pierced, which I will share with all of you right now. Obviously, no one knows what my nipples look like except for those who have seen me naked. I find that I receive a lot of unnecessary comments about my nipples because they are not what people are used to seeing, I suppose. And by people, I mean male audiences. Because females understand that people come in all shapes and sizes, but apparently that's too difficult of a concept for men to grasp. Now, I don't think that there's anything wrong with my nipples. I think that they fit my body perfectly fine. I think they're cute. And honestly, they're my nipples, so I don't really see anything unusual about them because I grew up with them. Now, I have dated mostly Caucasian men. A lot of people have pink nipples. I am Asian. I am more of the olive complexion, so I have brown nipples. Whoa. Whoa. That's crazy. Not to mention that I also have large nipples. Now, when I'm talking about nipples, I don't mean the areola. I don't have a large areola. I have an average size areola, and I have big nipples. Okay. Well, big for other people, normal for me. And I've gotten a lot of different reactions towards them, mostly negative from people who don't know any better, I suppose. My nipples have been called a lot of different names, which include Hershey's Kisses, baby toes, ring bell for service because they're so big they like to, you know, pat them and be like ding ding, like an elevator, like going up and going down. What else? You know what, that really hurt my nipples. I should not have done that. However, the one thing that really annoys me is because they're so buttony and big, everyone likes to push them like a button so that they like push my nipple back into my body, and it doesn't really feel great because my nipples are very sensitive, which if you didn't watch my video on me getting my nipple pierced, it hurt for a week. And it hurt a lot for a week because that's just how my nipples are. I have discovered that piercing my nipple stops my nipple from being pushed into my boob. Obviously, this is where the frame ends, so I can't show you. Like, I'm like pushing on my boob now and you can't see it, and I'm not about to stand up. But the bar being there stops my nipple from being pushed back into my breast, which is the most amazing thing that has ever happened to me, and I am getting the other one done so no one will ever be able to do this to me ever again. That also got me thinking about all the comments that I've ever heard about my nipples. I mean, I think that's a bit insensitive. Not that I really care that much, but I also try my best to not insult your penis. I mean, I don't go, oh my god, look at your dick, it's so tiny. It's like a little tiny mole that wants to go back into its hole because it's so cold. Or like a groundhog in February where it pokes its head out. Not to mention that your testicles can also go back into your body. And you can actually turn your penis inside out so you have a vagina, but you don't see me doing that every single time I'm down there now, do you? Because that would just be rude. Maybe once because it's funny, but that's it. I'm not being insensitive to it every single time I see it because that would just not be nice of me, and you wouldn't like that very much now, would you? But again, I just blame it on guys being retarded because that's the generalization I make about men. And blah blah blah, not all men, but you know what? Most of them, and it's enough of them to make this sweeping generalization of all men. Feminazi, hell yeah! Honestly, you find someone that's gonna cram your balls back in your body every single time they see them, and you tell me how fun that is for you, okay? But that is pretty much it. I am so glad that I have found this out in the short amount of time I have had my nipples pierced, because it is the greatest and I am so happy. And I can't wait to get my other one done in the fall. And maybe I'll see if I can vlog it. But chances are I'm probably not going to be able to, but we shall see. Moral of the story: don't make people's body parts go back inside their body when they're not supposed to. Grow up. Alright, so that is it for today's episode. That is it for today. And I will see all of you guys next time. Bye!